Sometimes when the spiritual and the secular clash, we see the hand of God at work. In Peter Bruegel's The Fight Between Carnival and Lent, there is a clash of contrasts happening in this 16th century Dutch village. Near the center of the hustle and bustle, we see a curious pair who is ready to spar. Carnival, represented by a well-endowed man, riding a barrel, wears a meat pie hat and is ready for action with a spear loaded with roasted pork. Lent faces him, personified by a clear-eyed but gaunt woman on a spare cart, wearing a beehive and holding out 2 fish on a peel. She is surrounded by loaves, pretzels, and a basket of mussels, simple food. This encounter divides the scene in 2 halves. Behind Carnival, we see merriment. Lent emerges from the church. The statues therein are covered. A priest is hearing confession. The season of Lent has begun. Our eye is drawn to the center of the scene with a well. A woman there catches her reflection in the water she's drawn up in the bucket. It's a moment of stillness and clarity in this busy scene. The well makes us think of baptism. The woman invites us to self-examination, just as Lent invites us all back to the font to become more fully who we are in Christ. As this woman reflects, 3 figures on the other side of the well take a different course. We see a couple following a jester with a torch. They are following a false light, one that is obscuring their path. The man's heavy burden and the woman's dark lamp are symbols that they're headed down the wrong path. On this first day of Lent, we don ashes and hear the call to return to the Lord. The path of this return can seem daunting, intimidating. Looking inward, like the woman at this well, can mean taking a hard look at everything that keeps us from living life to the fullest. It is easier to avoid this and follow the jester to false lights and worldly distractions. Yet we are reassured. Gracious and merciful is the Lord, slow to anger, rich in kindness, and relenting in punishment. What seems like a hard look may be a healing gaze inward, if we trust in the Lord.